Hello, magical butterfly. This is a twin flame collective reading. I've been feeling some energy coming from the divine masculines, very confused, very much in their headspace. So I wanted to tap into this energy and do a reading. So I want you to just take what speaks directly to your soul, and what doesn't, simply release it and let it fly. Okay, I am going to start off with the question, what is going on with the divine masculine? So spirit, universe, angels, ancestors, what is going on with the divine masculines? What is this energy of just really being in their headspace? What is going on, please, with the divine masculines in the twin flame dynamic? Life goals. So divine masculines are very focused on creating life goals for themselves as well as meeting them. So I feel the divine masculine definitely wants to set goals in his life that he is going to achieve. So he's doing a lot of inner work, so that's where this energy of being in his headspace, being in contemplation, being in deep reflection, it's almost like he's ready to finally heal himself of something. And he is understanding that like attracts like, and that in order for him and his divine feminine to be a match, and I feel she is also feeling this way also, that they both have to choose each other. So it's like he's setting goals in his life so he can do some work on himself. So these goals are telling him what his heart already knows. So in his headspace, he is finally listening to his heart. His heart is telling him the divine feminine, his twin flame, his mirror to his soul, is the one for him. So if he is in a third party connection, he is really admitting to himself that this third party is just not for him anymore, and that he is wanting to make the divine feminine his girlfriend, maybe marry her down the road, his life partner. He's looking to make the two of them exclusive because I feel she has made the choice for the two of them to also be exclusive. So divine masculines have expectations, and they are reprioritizing the life. So masculine wants to prioritize himself, and he wants to set expectations, and he wants these expectations to be met. He is shedding any narcissism in his life, whether that's him having those narcissistic traits that help him protect himself, or he is releasing people who are narcissists in his life. His divine masculine wants to have physical intimacy, but he wants to have that safety net when it comes to whom he shares a home with, whom he shares a bed with. And he does think about his divine feminine, and he does want to take her on a date. He does want to sit her down. He's not looking at dating her down the road. I mean, that's something he would like, but he also knows that she may not be open to it. But if she could commit to one date where the two of them could sit down and have that heart-to-heart conversation, that would be a deal breaker for him. So if she would not agree to at least meet with him and talk with him, he would understand that maybe she's not open to this connection. But I do feel divine feminine she is shedding her fears and shedding her skin. So they both are mirroring each other's personality traits. They don't want to fix the other person. They want to fix the connection. because they both have ascended and grown past the old. So I feel they both have been focused on career for some time. So now the divine masculine realizes, you know what, the grass really wasn't greener on the other side, and I want to go back because what I left behind is the real deal. She's the real deal. He sees her core values. He sees her magical mindset. He sees the two of them talking again, and that's what he wants. He wants to have a conversation. He wants to have the conversation. So divine feminine, if this is resonating with you, if this is your masculine that I'm picking up on, that I'm tuning into, he wants you to know that if you want to have this connection with him again, if you want to bridge the gap and build the bridge to reconciliation, to having a second chance, to even at least having this conversation, to admit your feelings, you have to really, whatever you're being shown through your intuition, just through what you're being shown intuitively, you have to commit to that. So I want to tap into that a little bit more. So I want to see what this means for the divine feminine. So divine masculine is contemplating and reflecting on having a conversation where the two of them could have this heart-to-heart conversation and be 100% honest, which means you would both have to be vulnerable. So what does this mean for the divine feminine and their connection? So this will tell the tale if divine feminine is open to this as he is, and if she's not, if there's a little bit of resistance, that should come through as well. So the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card show me that the divine feminine wants to co-collaborate with the divine masculine, and she is working on getting the strength to be able to talk to him. I feel she has had an epiphany recently that has made her see that she needs to speak her truth. So she is in the full energy. So she does want to take this leap of faith. So she does want to have this conversation with him. She does want whatever's supposed to happen to come in, to move forward. And she is ready to let go of any karmic ties or any old behavior that has kept her stuck for some time. So the Nine of Wands shows me that the feminine is ready to be vulnerable. She is ready to turn on the hose, in a sense where she's ready to speak her feelings. And by speaking her feelings, the Ten of Wands shows me this will help her release her burdens. This will help her really connect to the flame that still burns for him. So she has kept her feelings very secret. She's kept her feelings to herself. She's never expressed this to him. And I feel now she wants to. She wants to come out of conflict with her divine masculine because she sees him as the King of Pentacles. He is an authority figure. He could work in law enforcement, but he doesn't have to. He definitely is a leader in his field. And she wants to work on the connection with him. So what this means for the connection with him wanting the conversation and her wanting the conversation, overall, there's a new perspective happening. So they both are having a new perspective. So they both want to act, but they both are just being told, you should wait. You should wait because it's just not time yet. There's something that needs to shift. You have to wait for the universe to hand both of you the Ace of Pentacles, which is a grounded offer and a sign. So what needs to be let go of is the missed opportunity of the past. Stop looking back at what happened. Stop reminiscing about what happened. Let go of the past and stay open to what the universe still wants to give you. Because the universe wants to bring this back full circle. It's almost like this second chance that they both want. The universe can give it to them, but they have to be open to receiving it. See, the divine masculine is the Emperor. And he is getting into alignment to take that first step towards his divine feminine, because he wants to bring her the Two of Pentacles. He wants to put her on notice to let her know that you are for me. You are the one that I want. And he knows that he is the one that she wants. So this beautiful twin flame connection is going to shift into the sun energy. It is going to show both of them that brighter days are ahead. And these brighter days are going to bring the gap, the bridge, coming together, as well as the Two of Cups, the union. So this heart-to-heart conversation, if they both can sit down and be 100% honest, vulnerable, and open, not only to each other, but to themselves, to be able to hear what the other one has to say, to be able to apologize, to be able to forgive, whether it's apologizing to the other, apologizing to themselves, forgiving the other, forgiving themselves. This Two of Cups will lead to a very beautiful relationship. So let's just get some guidance from Spirit on how the divine feminine should handle this. Because I feel for a lot of divine feminines, especially those that have been closed off to divine masculines, I feel very wholeheartedly that if your heart has been closed for some time to your divine masculine, your heart chakra is most likely open, it's activated, and you are scared. You are scared because maybe the thought of expressing yourself, you have that fear of rejection, which is normal, especially if you have been hurt in the past. So Spirit is telling you your twin flame is not like the others. Your twin flame is you. So if you can express love to yourself, you can express love to your twin flame. That's how it works. That's what union with self means. And there is definitely a block, divine feminine, because I can't shuffle this deck. But that's okay. That's okay. What's going to come through with these charm cards is going to help you moving forward. So how should you handle this? So they're saying to handle this with love. That's the first intuitive message that I'm getting. Handle this with love. Because you are the feminine. You have to be in your feminine energy. You can't be in your masculine energy. So if your heart chakra has activated, if it's opened, it's because you've been in your masculine energy for so long. Your whole demeanor, your whole self is telling you, in order for you to be open and receptive to your divine masculine, let him be the masculine energy and you be the feminine energy. And by being the feminine energy, whatever spirit animal that you connect with that has a paw, this could be a dog, a cat, any animal that makes a paw print. But this also symbolizes the imprint that your divine masculine has made on you and that you have made on your divine masculine. So whatever spirit animal is coming through that has a paw, cats represent intuition, dogs represent loyalty. They're telling you there is a divine offering happening, and when you see a feather, that is your confirmation to stay open. Because the inner work that you have done, divine feminine, is getting the gears moving forward. And by moving this forward, you are strumming the song of your heart. So listen to the songs that speak to you. Some are messages from your divine masculine, some are about your connection with your divine masculine, and some are messages of guidance from Spirit on how you can move forward. You have been trapped for so long, divine feminine. It's time to open the door to this birdcage. It is not locked. This is Eight of Swords energy. Unbound yourself with fear. You can do this. Spirit knows you can. Allow yourself to have this sudden bolt of lightning that just activates you, and it lets this birdcage door fly open. Because whatever happened in the past, whatever childhood wound, whatever made you feel like you can't get back on this rocking horse and try again, Spirit's telling you it's just in your mind. Journaling is going to help you moving forward, really writing out your feelings and expressing. You can even practice expressing your feelings to your masculine by writing them in a journal and maybe even sharing it with him one day. But Spirit's telling you, you've been in the 5D too long. One of the messages I'm getting wholeheartedly with Twin Flames is that once you heal what you need to heal and you honor the soul contract and you do your part in clearing karma, you can't heal anymore in the 5D, because the 5D is where you go to heal energetically, where you heal all the karma, the past life stuff that came into this life. But when you want to have union with your divine masculine, you have to get into the 3D version of yourself. You will find connecting with your higher self doesn't vibe with you anymore. I know for me and my twin flame connection, I definitely don't like to go into the higher realm anymore. I don't like to go into the 5D. I like to stay into the 3D and just continue to work on myself and listen to the guidance that Spirit has for me. Because your 3D self is going to keep you on course. The 5D is going to keep you off course. Because sometimes we can get lost in the 5D. We can get lost in our head. And sometimes you have to repair the heart physically. You can only heal the heart so much in the 5D, but healing it in the 3D means you have to have that conversation with him. You have to at least admit your feelings, express your feelings, putting them on paper, writing them down, and just regrouping yourself and getting yourself into that core of what's important, because you're about to achieve a milestone when it comes to your twin flame connection, divine feminine. You have been wearing a mask. You have been hiding how you feel about him. He has been hiding how he feels about you. And now there's something magical coming. It is okay to bare yourself, to show him the real you, to be vulnerable, to speak your truth, to speak the words, because the two of you are destined. This could lead to marriage for some of you. It just depends on the free will decisions that the two of you make in this life. But there is a hunger to give this cup of love, to show someone. Now, what I'm getting with this, I'm seeing coffee. So you could meet your divine masculine for coffee, or maybe a coffee shop is where the two of you met. But you two have left a lasting impression on the other that is not going to go away. So this connection is going through a regeneration, and you both have the key to unlock the door, to unlock your hearts, and to unlock the second chance. It's like the song says, a heart needs a second chance. Your heart needs a second chance. His heart needs a second chance. And it's time to let that second chance come in to fruition. But the key to that is that you have to choose the second chance. That's what you need to do. So now I want to get, what does the divine masculine want to say right now in this reading to the divine feminine? So I'm going to pull, they're saying pull 4 cards. Oh, that's too many. So I'll roll this out. 4 cards, please. Which one? This one, okay. And then we will get what each one means. I see your face, smell your scent, and hear your voice every single place I go. So this card means that he is reminded of you everywhere that he goes. He sees your face, he smells your scent, he hears your voice. Especially, I feel for some of them go back to the place where it all began. So what this means is the 5 of Swords. So this could be significant if your divine masculine is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you. 5s are about change. He wants to change. He wants to change the dynamic of your connection right now. So because he's being reminded of you so heavily, He wants to be able to put his sword down, to bring balance and bring communication to you. I want to please you in all ways, but I am insecure about my body, mind, and spirit. So I feel there's so much he wants to express to you. I feel physically, when it comes to sex, he's good in that department, but being able to express his feelings, being able to show how much you mean to him would mean the heart space would have to be completely open and the words would have to be spoken. So, what does this mean for him? It means the Knight of Pentacles, he would take things slow with you. Meaning if the two of you had this conversation and admitted the feelings, he would want to take things slow because he would want to do this right. I feel in the past, in his other relationships, he has been able to go very quickly. But with you, it's different because you're his twin flame. You're the mirror to his soul. So he understands that the two of you may not... you're going to have a different type of relationship because you have a different type of connection. And if he's never apologized to you, he is sorry that he lied to you. He knows that he wasn't truthful with you. And it does eat him up that he didn't tell you the truth. And this could simply mean he never told you how he felt. But he is the Two of Wands now. So the Two of Wands is a very positive card because see how he's looking? He's looking out into the distance and he has a globe in his hand. On some tarot cards, it's a crystal ball. So he's looking into how he can just fix it. And Two is about partnerships and balance. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He could be a fire sign or have that dominant in his chart or you. But he wants to come in. He wants to come through the door. He wants to bring you this apology. Spirit wants you to know, with 1111, union is close. You are almost there. So the Five of Pentacles shows me what has been left in the cold is coming out of the cold very soon. Because the bottom of the deck is the Sun. So brighter days are ahead for the twin flame collective, for those who are resonating with this. Divine Masculine wants to have a conversation. Divine Feminine wants to have the conversation. Now they both have to prepare themselves for this conversation. You never know what the other one will say, how the other one will act, but if you can go into this heart-to-heart conversation with an open mind and an open heart, not expecting anything but honest communication, and the only expectation you have is expecting you to show up and tell the truth, to speak your truth, to tell your twin flame what is in your heart, you will see that everything else just magically falls into place, because what is meant to be will be. Nothing that is fated or destined will stop unless you choose not to believe it. That is one of the things that I'm learning about twin flame union, is that union is always close, but you both have to physically choose union and take that risk. Like with anything else that you want to manifest in your life, union is close, you are almost there, but you have to choose to come out of the cold and into the warm light of the sun. That is your heart opening. That is you bringing in the love and sending the love out to your twin flame. I do hope this twin flame reading has brought you clarity and guidance and helped you in some way. If it did, drop a comment below to let me know. If you would like to book with me, I do offer twin flame coaching one-on-one sessions. They're live one-on-one sessions, 30-minute, 1 hour. I also have a 45-minute energy check-in, a pre-recorded reading. I also have a twin flame group coaching membership. It's called Twin Flame Awakening, which I'm going to be tapping into really what I have been channeling with the twin flame journey. Right now, module 1 is the intro to the journey, but the journey itself is going to just really kind of tap into a lot more in depth on what came into this reading. And if you are still here at the end of this reading, I thank you so much. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on this channel. All of my links on how to book with me and how to connect with me outside of YouTube are in the description box below. Have a magical rest of your day, night, or afternoon. Love and light to you.